Hey, welcome back to the channel. Got a little something on the bench for you here. So this is kind of an update video, if you will. I'm going to go really quick through this if I can, just to kind of show you some of the things that I've found out and had people contact me and tell me some stuff. So if you own a Runcam Thumb, you're probably going to want to watch this video. The ND filter and the little, I don't know, the little SD card slot casing are the two things. First, real simple. I just put some tape across that, the back here, just vibrations and bumping it. This thing is really easy to come off. If that case, I don't know if I can articulate that for you. You can see the little, I've put some tape over it, just a little tab of black tape to cover that and keep it from popping off. This case actually retains your SD card in the proper position as well. So if your SD card gets jarred inside there, or that cap comes off and the SD card moves out of position just enough, you'll get a flashing, rapid flashing red light here. And it's like, what's going on? You take your little thing off, wiggle the SD card back in place, and it'll go again. Kind of a, I don't know, kind of a nuisance, really. It doesn't seem to hold on very well if you just kind of tap into a tree or something. The other thing is during my test flight, I lost my ND filter. It's kind of strange. The ND filter actually came out of its housing, just flying around. I know that at one point in time, I kind of just tapped a branch as I was flying by it. And then I just kind of orbited the tree a little bit, and I came back and landed to get a new battery, and the ND filter lens was missing. So I don't know how many minutes I walked around, but fortunately the sun was shining on it and it reflected enough light to me to, I could hone in on the thing, and I found it. I did talk to Runcam, and Runcam says we don't sell the ND filter for the Thumb on its own individually. But they told me that I can open a support ticket and they would generate an invoice and I could pay them $8 and free shipping to get another one. So if you're having this scenario or this issue, that's all I could come up with from Runcam. So the one thing that I would suggest to you before you go fly this thing, because I've had it happened to me, and I've had numerous people kind of mention it to me that they've had the same problem. The double-sided donut of sticky pressure-sensitive adhesive that's behind that ND filter and in the lens, so inside here, you can push this lens down, just get a soft cloth or whatever, and just kind of push that lens down and make sure that that lens is secured into that casing, because it literally just popped off. And you could see that the tape inside the pressure sensitive double-sided adhesive was really not contacted very well by that lens. So I assume just a little bit of it holding on, it just popped off. Whatever vibration or pressure changes or whatever the case may be, the thing just popped right out of there. I'm kind of also debating about just putting a little dab of hot glue on the back of this. I don't know, maybe I'll just put some tape in case I want to fly in the evening where there's not as much sunlight, and remove the lens. I think it comes off really simple. I mean, it's just barely a little movement and the thing just pops right off. So these are things to be aware of, and I would definitely suggest pushing that and giving it some pressure before you go fly. So I hope that helps you out, and putting a little tape across that cap, because you really don't need to take your SD card out, because you can put a USB cable in here and get all your files and everything. So you really don't ever have to remove the thing. But having that cap missing, your SD card's going to come out of position. Since you hung in so long, since you're still with us minutes later, I have a little something. I have a little sneak peek. So you're getting the first glimpse and the first information on this. I have, from Pyrodrone has sent me a super duper mega ultralight frame. That's not what they call it. I'll have to look it up. But this is their hyperlight frame, UL5, I think is what they call it. And this is the frame that I've been using for my version 1, not the prototype. The prototype was a different frame that the ends broke off real easy. So I went to this frame. So this was my version 1, and the next iteration of version 1, and my V2, which is hanging up there, and then the V2.2, which I have a full build series on. So if you want to see that video, So this frame is going to be a giveaway, and there's lots of stuff to go with it. So you get the frame, you get all kinds of little, I'll do a video on all this. You get some stickers, you get a little cloth, and a custom set. This is my personal custom set of TPU parts to make this exact quadcopter. So you get all of it, even the thumb mount. It's going to be epic. I can't wait. I'm trying to learn something about shipping right now because I'm not at this point able to ship beyond the United States. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out. A little ignorant when it comes to that type of thing. First giveaway, what can I say? But look for a video coming out for the giveaway on that. But since you kind of hung in there so long, I thought, you know what, I'll throw a little sneak peek in there. Also, since you're still here, I have a full build going on. I actually have another frame, and I'm going to do another full build. However, instead of using the HGLRC, I'm using an old, this came out of like a GT 349. So I'm using an old Mamba stack. I am going to unsolder all the wires, and I am going to download new firmware, and I'm going to get this thing running. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on the whole process or build, but we're going to go 4.3 beta flight on this dude. I can't wait. I've got pieces and parts to get him all together. Still kind of debating if I'm going to put that on the channel. But also, I got Gyroflow working with the Runcam. I'll put a video card here for you. So if you're curious about Gyroflow and the Runcam working together, it's finally done. It actually works. And, you know, hey, you know what? If this video helped you out and kept you from losing your ND filter out of your Runcam, you know, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you hated it, I mean, you give it a thumbs down. It all works. Enjoy the breeze.